So hi, I continue with this for a while. Maybe I could lure someone in here because people like this, it seems. Okay, first I need to put this on the tarot page. So today it's the Swedish National Day, or however you call it. Actually, I don't know. In other countries, I think it's just called Sweden Day, like Canada Day or something. I don't know. Anyway, this will be 4 piles. You can choose one, two, three, or four, or even all of them and different persons if you like, or a few of them if you want to. So I will just put this on the tarot page on Facebook, and then so it's quite cold out. I love it. Oh, I love this weather. It's rainy. It's like, oh, I love it. My whole summer could go like this, and I would be pleased. Yeah. But anyway, so oh gosh, I need to cough. Wait a sec. Right. So okay, I think that this is good also for people who know me. Actually, where I pull cards if people ask me. I can even tune in. But oh, now someone is messing with my throat. Wait, I need to cough a bit more. I think someone is doing witchcraft. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm about to do. But first, I will start to chat a little bit about this day. That was awesome. I happened to eventually figure out how to put those shadowy things on some windows, which is blocking out the sun if there should be some sun. Oh, that would be awesome. As well as, yeah, there are so many good things. I don't recall them all today, but well, I happened to see a little bit of those, not flute concerts, but those, orchestra thing, and then it's called like old dance here, the folk traditional art, let's say. But anyways, I saw them a bit, and um, but yeah, it's not the same when you see them on concrete at the center of town. I mean, it should be out where there is. We have green areas exactly where I live and beautiful areas. Um, yeah, with all the greenery, everything, nature stuff. That's a little bit different. That's like where you want to be. But if it would have been, maybe I would have not gone there. So, anyway, so yeah, that was not what I was going to say. But first, I found out that one person that I've been not very, let's call it this without being mean, not very service minded, rather actually the opposite, uh, who actually today I found out that he had quit his job or ended his job for some reason after several years. He have been um, a little bit difficult. So I'm so glad. I'm so glad he's gone. Wow. Anyways, good times because that actually last time I told him so when I saw him. Usually I used to just talk about the specifics of things that have to do with the store and what you wish to buy or something that used to not be there and stuff. Anyway, so the area he had, anyway. But last time I I let's say checked him, or I didn't like. Usually I still smile or still like I have a maybe an edge to it when I talk, but I still kept the nice ways, let's say. Although there was some time when I wanted to talk to the supervisor, and he was so pissed about that. I didn't though, but he was super pissed about it. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Well, interesting though, and I loved that I also stopped being nice before he left. Not that I was mean. I just said what I thought about his behaviors. Well, anyway, so that was awesome. And then there was a little sister to someone that I know. She's just 1 year older than me and have Alzheimer's, whatever it stems from. And it's so sad. And I think about her so much. And so her little sister, I met her, and she said that she is quite fine. I mean, she's cheerful and no anxiety, and seem to, under the circumstances, still feel sort of good then. And oh wow, the sort of, not that I carried her, but I lifted something from my shoulders still, to just know that she is fine and she's well taken care of where she are at. Yeah, still very sad situation though, but that still made me very happy to hear that she seemed to feel good in whatever she's in. And then I also heard from someone, and therefore connected to this, I heard from someone that she actually, I won't go into specifics so no one knows who that is, maybe, but she eventually, someone that I did coach before. I kind of pressure. I know that I do that, and that's the intent of it, though. And why do I do that? Because that is what I've helped myself. No soft, sweet, stroking someone along their hair. What to say? Well, would like have woken me up to certain things. I would have kept fooling myself regarding people and people's behaviors and intents and so on. And that have waken me up in many levels, not only regarding, let's say, love relationships and so, or whether there are love or not, but relationships in that context. So, anyways, this have been a little bit. Also, not that I take on, yeah, I do a little bit maybe take on others, but it have like, she's so sweet, lovely, and she doesn't really understand how lovely she is. That is the common theme I feel with many, many women. And well, she's smart, love, all good things. There is, I can't see anything bad. And well, she have today, I mean, she told me that she actually realized now after some time that she deserves more. She's still very sweet about it, and I'm a little bit more maybe cynical, but I don't tell her all that. But yeah, wow, that made me also so happy because, yeah, I just wish so well, and I see that this weighs on her and make her sad, and even more insecure or less secure and stuff. So that's fantastic, and it also gives me, not feedback, but it gives me like a boost about what I do and how I coach. And I know that sometimes it clashes sometimes, because yeah, I do it really straightforward and in people's faces, and usually they are not ready to hear it, or not ready, yeah, ready very much to glide along and just hear and just be like passive, you know, oh, this is some kind of coaching, you can tell me this, I can just la la la. So, like, that is okay. But when you get to the whole, and I say that to begin with, that this will push you and it will not be comfortable. I tell them before, and I actually almost prevent people from doing it because of that. But also, anyways, I still, the intent is to help anyway. So, um, but it's an action process. It's not about being just a. It's not about insights without actions. And I'm not very. I mean, the reason why I know about these things is because I've done, I guess, more all of the mistakes that is possible almost. So, and I realized where the hook is, let's say, or where the uh, yeah, several things that I've just understood better about others also. Yeah, so that is what I kind of teach or share rather, and also I demand certain steps to be taken. Um, yeah, and also certain steps not to be taken actually, um, to be able to reach what they want. Honestly, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's way easier than being trapped in what you don't want. So yeah, or just being, someone play with you. And there is a great need for many people, and I totally understand that, to feel that people are, I mean, that they mean well, because if they don't, that like mirrors back on you, and it's very sad and heavy to take that. But you will survive. I've survived a whole lot of those. See, at the same time, different levels. And as long as you know who you yourself are, you will be fine, and you will know that better. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to this thing that I will do. So, but I still do this. But this was one of the things that really, really made me happy today. Ah, I kind of longed for this day. Yeah, for her sake, not myself. And I have nothing against the other one. It's just I just see how it brings her down. So, anyways, so today, again, because I think this is good, because when I do also tarot readings, and I don't do these in a mediumship or psychic way, just intuitively somewhat, but maybe I should tune in today. Who knows? Maybe I should do that sometimes, because that is even more correct, I guess. But it is usually, if you really want an answer and really listen in, I think you can understand what it means to you, even if it's for several people now. And if someone comes in live, I could do a personal thing. But the benefits of not doing it towards someone specific is that if they aren't ready to really, really take it in and really listen, that becomes much more harsh. And so they can get into the defense and all kinds of stuff. And so sometimes it actually, the cues will reach someone easier if it comes in this more, let's say, vague way. And that's good. So anyway, person on your mind, thoughts and feelings, I will go into that, and we will see. Maybe I will tune in and try to channel. Shall I? If someone comes in and write in the live chat, I will try to channel. I haven't never done that like this, But I know those who are brilliant at it or whatever they do, and I wonder how they do it. I mean, I can channel other things, so I wouldn't be. I guess I would be able to. Mhm. Just for the sake of it, this is not. I know the. Oh, I should put up an image here. By the way, that is the image. This is not an image that actually goes well with the whatever, the celebration of today. But oh, can I? No, I can't take away this. How do you do that? If you want to like, um, I wonder what this is. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sorry, whoa, 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 sorry. Okay, so you could take away the size here. Anyway, it can be there. Doesn't matter. So this is more like Halloween theme, and also I will use the zombie tarot here, right? First at least, but yeah. Okay, so where am I at, really? Okay, this is interesting. I don't know how to get back now. Uh, 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 I will just. I don't know what happened here. Okay, I can do like this. So yeah. I just actually I've been in to certain. I've listened to certain videos and audios, which is like extreme, but I still. It interests me in some way, but I won't go into what they are actually right now if no one asks me. But anyways, I think the whole image there comes a little bit from that too. But and also I will start with the zombie tarot, as I said. Yeah. Anyway, I think it's the weather also, the gray weather. I love it. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I will start now, and I've been talking for like 18 minutes. That's wild. I wrote 15 here. That's wrong. 18, I'll say. So for the first one, the person on your mind, their thoughts and feelings. And then now I have to change my mind. I mean, shift towards there, but not yours. Their thoughts, let's see first, and then it can be very different from. Oh, I just dropped it on the floor. From what their emotions are. Let's see if I can pick it up without making too many weird sounds. So, Page of Swords. This reminds me very much of a card in the Voodoo Tarot, which I hope you heard me. I had to push it a little bit away. Yeah, coughing again. What is up with that? Maybe I should take some. I have some little small. Yeah, well, anyways, Elegba, it reminds me of this curious kid behind the door standing. I'll just have to take something. It's not coughing pills, but it's like mints. If someone would like kiss me, doesn't seem like it though. But I mean, if it would happen, it's good to be able to take one before. No, I took 3. Maybe I'll stop coughing. So, yeah. So 4 of Swords. My page. Oh, Page of Swords. I mean, or did I say 4? Anyway, there's an image behind on the wall here with a lot of butterflies. So I think this is a new start and a transformation. Or this person think like that. And on the back here also is a. It seems like a children's painting on the wall. And I think this means that they are a little bit defensive, but also a little bit fiery. They have this one have like fiery red hair and red clothes and shoes, everything, and a little axe, holding a little axe. So I think they they want to come forward, they want to say things, but they are afraid, like, how it will be received, and they don't want to do it fully. They are quite half of them are hidden behind the door here. And also, the person here have glasses. I think they want to see more clearly who you are, kind of, and feel they may feel a little bit childish, kind of. I never saw this. There is a devilish shadow at the front, or some whatever it is, someone dancing. I never saw that before. I've seen this card many times. Yeah, and I think that is their thoughts that what if this means, I mean, this would be, let's say, worst case scenario if they think about that, and that is just this shadow they think about, like, if it goes that way, if it goes this way, or if I'm wrong, or if there's like thoughts like that. If I think they are in one way, and I'm, oh god, the chords here. What am I doing here now? Sorry, I have to just solve solve something. So now, anyway, so yeah, I just, what am I even? Well, sorry, I just have all of these sort of chords everywhere. So yeah, so I think they have a little bit of catastrophic thoughts. They really want to come forward or send a message or so on, but they're also a little bit shy and also a little bit scared about what that might lead to. Yeah. Underneath here is Three of Wands reversed. And in this deck, I love this deck, Sambitaro. There are like three men having a bone of sort, boner, a huge one, looks like one. Anyway, like they are trying to together, three people holding that huge bone, trying to push the door in, kind of towards where these three females are having a little party or playing, or yeah, they have these party hats, and one is playing piano, and they have a nice time. And they just want to like crash in. And I think that and underneath are also Six of Hazards, which is then Pentacles, with someone fooling someone, like holding a piece of meat. Let's say this is upside though, in front of someone, going with like a zombie, going with a mowing the lawn kind of thing, and they are like, what I want to say with these two cards underneath here, what is their ambition, let's say, is that they don't want to forcefully do something. They don't want to behave also sometimes, if this is a man and you're a woman, they don't want to behave as as men can do, if you say quote unquote. And also the other one that plays or try to trick someone or make them go in either direction. They don't want to play those games. This is an honest person, but they are a little bit secretive and hidden because they have their fears. Okay, what are their feelings? I came into the feelings a bit, but maybe something more come up here. Aren't my English a little bit more fluid now than previous days? It feels like it was like hacking all the time when I was speaking. I think so, or maybe it's just the weather. Okay, so what, pile one, what are their feelings? Okay. Temperance reversed. I think they feel like you could be a good match, like if it would be opposites attracting, because you are very different in various ways. So it may seem from the outside as something very out of balance because of the differences you have. Yeah. And I think this also have to do with them wanting to keep the equilibrium. They want to keep the balance or harmony, and therefore also if they go into this wholeheartedly, who knows where that would lead. And underneath we have Five of Swords. Yeah, this is like bullying or people fighting and being mean towards each other and stuff like that. And this is really something they do not want. They want harmony, and they want things to be real. And yeah, the opposites, I mean, the that you are different from each other isn't really the problem here. It could be complementary, and I think he sees it that way, also feels it that way. He's drawn to you because of the differences you have also, so, or very much so. But yeah, he's just, he have this fear that it will change if you come closer, or so, maybe because of previous experiences or something. I call that one he, because commonly it's the women who ask or come in, but it doesn't have to be. So then it's just the other way around then. Yeah, yeah, but there is an incompatibility here, um, as he sees it also with the differences, and you wonder how that could maybe be, I mean, go in a smooth way that wouldn't lead to conflicts and fights. And even if you are different from each other and have different views, or maybe also different, maybe ethics or way of seeing certain things that are quite important and so on. You are very different in many ways, like standing on each side, or maybe politically you are totally on different pages, let's say, or it can be many things. And he tried to see how that could work without fights. And I think he hesitate very much that it could, because I think he have been in more compatible relationships where it have been still fights or not harmonious. And so therefore I think he really is skeptical a little bit about this, but very, very interested and very curious. Yeah, he wants it, but also hides from it, sort of. That was for number one. And then for number two, I didn't tune into this one then, but maybe if someone comes in, I will. Or maybe the last one or something. We will see. I could. I will wait, because it will take some energy for me to do so. So I will first do this. And I have some other cards here also. Psychic Tarot, Crow Tarot, and some Vampire Oracle deck and stuff. I have a bunch of decks around here. If someone wants me to change. Well, 30 minutes in then for number two, person on your mind, thoughts and feelings, and it doesn't have to be a crush or so on. It could be a family member, friend, work coworker, anyone. Just decide who you think about, and if you have someone close at heart that is your actual question, then probably you should. I mean, ask about them still, because yeah, I mean, the universe or the synchronicity and everything knows what you actually are asking about, even if you try to focus on something else. So, but you can read that in the answer then. So, person on your mind, thoughts and feelings for number two. coughing again. Those mints didn't help much. Okay. Person on your mind. Thoughts and feelings. I'll start with thoughts. Whoops. Okay. Okay. Whoop. So, 10 of Wands, then 3 of Wands reversed, then 6 of Hazards, which is Pentacles upright. We had it in the previous pile as well, and then 6 of Swords upright, and the Hanged Man reversed, which is a good thing though. So, these are the thoughts. They think a lot. This isn't an overthinker, right? But I'm not sure. Yeah, they think also a lot, but also they move with. This goes very much hand in hand with it, what they're feeling. So, 10 of Wands is that they feel that this is very heavy. It's like patching a body together almost. Like, yeah, they feel like this is very, very heavy. How to bring this together, how to make this work, how to reach the goal, whatever that goal is. It's yeah, it's heavy on this person, very heavy. But the 10 is also a new start, so yeah, they feel overburdened quite and don't know if they can make it to whatever goal that is. And then we have 3 of Wands. Actually, we had that also in the previous, so maybe that have something to do with this reading too. So that is 3 men using a huge bone to push to push through a door, where inside there are some females having a little party with party hats and so on. So it's like girls' night, and they crash it or try to or want to. But this is upside down, so I interpret that as the previous one, where someone don't want to have that quote unquote manly behavior. They don't want to push. They don't want to like invade. They want to they are like a protector provider type, I guess you could say, because this person also carries so very much if it is a male, but even if it's a woman, that is the case. So and then we have 6 of Hazards, Pentacles. I think this one is rather different from the previous one about this they think that if they could charm someone or flirt or do some certain things that make them move in a direction, maybe even using magic to make them fall. They I think this person can that is not a soft measure, but I mean, if they are involved in that, but yeah, manipulate someone to go in the direction they want. They that is something they are not so hesitant to do. They want, if they want something very much, but they don't want to force themselves onto or into someone's life and so on at the same time. So but they maybe want to seduce or charm or yeah, so use certain tactics to make someone you know, enchanted or even yeah, even becoming a little bit zombie like for them. They want to be in control, I feel. And then we have 6 of Swords, which is 2 people in a canoe, just being all loving, and there are those zombies in the water. She's just shooting at them. They want to come up or turn this over or something. They're out there in the moonlight on the in the sea, on the sea here, very beautiful. So what does this mean? Yeah, it's like it's the same thing here. This person want to reach to somewhere where they can let go of a lot of heavy burdens they have, and I think this is the same message in this card. There are certain things that needs to be left behind, whatever that is, for this relationship to work, to let go, let things die, sort of, is what this person is thinking. And then the Hangman reversed. So, yeah, this person really want to act, and they know that they can. Also, they are very competent, apparently, since they carry so much. Also, and yeah, they are getting ready to. If you follow them, they want to be sure that you will, though, come along on this journey with them, and then they will let go of a lot of things, as I see it. Maybe I should say hi in the chat if someone else doesn't, but um, this was not very easy to. There are 2 6s here, though. 1 3 and 1 10. This is interesting. The way they are thinking. I think they also feel that they, or as I said, they have a really strong need to be in control at the same time as they wish to let go of some of that control. Yeah, and they are action oriented, so their thoughts are very much rather about planning, or how to do that, how to reach that other shore, and with you then. um yeah, and they are capable, they know that they are capable of reaching their goals, depending on whatever methods they want to use to do so. And I think they prefer to choose a softer way to just lure those zombies away or something from them, which could mean some people that don't agree with or want your relationship, or whatever it could be, or the heaviness they carry. Some that what's underneath here is 9 of Wands reversed. Well, this person is very aware of how they need to defend themselves, how they have been needing to do that previously, and they don't want to do that anymore, or towards anyone. There is also a police zombie here who bites a woman's arm, and they're coming here. So it's like, I don't feel like they trust many people, and that there are many that they would want to just let go of, and they want this focus on this relationship thing or love thing. I feel the really close bonds. Yeah, and that could become. It's like they have a vision. They are not there yet, but they have this vision what they want. Okay, I will go into their emotions. I will first see if someone wrote something on Facebook. I actually found a poke thing, which is really fun. I think that's, yeah, silly thing, but anyway. So yeah. Um, yeah. I just wanted to talk a little bit about this Sweden day again and such, but I won't. I just will continue with what I do. So the feelings here for this person, then, person on your mind, what they're feeling could be different from their thought processes. Oh, they feel that this could work, and that you are the happy, that you are like thrown into their life as a happy opportunity, charm, or whatever. And then we have Page of Cups reversed. They are a little bit insecure emotionally, or feel, yeah, they are maybe also a little bit immature, actually, emotionally. Four of Wands. And they may not be a person who start things. They want to be invited, kind of. And then we have Four of Wands reversed. And that is, you, this person may not want to live together. Maybe you don't want to either. But it's like, just like they want to have their personal space. If this is in a relationship setting, they want, they don't want to be they, yeah, they want to have their own, let's say. And then we have Three of Hazards, which is Pentacles here. Yeah, what can I say? I think they really want to test this and make it work gradually and see how it works out in real life. Yeah, they sort of want you to prove yourself to them, actually. That almost like as if you would be obedient to their vision. This sounds bad, but yeah, they have some sort of wild ideas when it comes to this. This when it comes to the intimacy side, actually, yeah, they are a little bit wild. Um, on this Wheel of Fortune, there is a woman attached to the wheel that is like swirling around. Um, but they see it as if you would be, you would go along with this and so on. And but they are like a I don't know what they are called actually, so good, but what is it called now? Well, they are more of the dominant rather than submissive, and they love that. They want to be dominant, and I think that comes along with this Page of Cups reversed. Also, they don't want to feel very vulnerable, especially not in that situation. Yeah, they want to really make sure. Almost this person almost want to train you like a wild horse, so that you get into, not that you are, not that you are seen as a wild horse, maybe, but maybe they like that part also. But yeah, they like that part, but also they want to dress. What is it? Not dress you, rather undress you. But like in Swedish, it's called dressyr when they teach a horse, and this that's like what they want almost. Um, yeah, that like triggers them emotionally in a positive way, that they feel like the man or like the one in control. And so nothing negative about that, just that's what I see in the cards. And underneath there is this Five of Swords again, as in the previous, but no, this was maybe at this one. No, it wasn't the previous one, I don't remember, but anyway, maybe that was in their thoughts also. And now it's also in the emotional thing. They don't want fights. They don't want bullying or meanness or stuff. And they don't want to be mean. They want to be rather like Christian Grey, I guess, in the 50 Shades or something. I don't know what they want, but I mean, they don't want to be mean at all, and they don't want to fight. They don't want to have that environment or attitude in between you. It's very important for them to avoid that. And I think that's why they need to test it during some time, quite some time, maybe some years, to feel more and more sure that you can grow together, and that it matches well, and so on. But it's I wouldn't say that it's on their term, but because it could be also on yours if you love that. But they wouldn't like someone that is dominant. and that goes the other way around too. If this would be a woman, then yeah, that's not what they are, let's say, into, or how you can say it. Also, I've had some other association about this. What was it now? I forgot it, so it wouldn't. Yeah. I just wanted to say this is really not related to this at all. I just recall that today I learned that Manly P. Hall was, his name was Palmer. Manly Palmer. Hey, baby. My cat just came. Is that a message? Hoppa upp där. Du kan hoppa upp, lilla gumman. Stevie. Her name is Stevie Nicks. Du kan hoppa upp. Jag hoppar upp där borta. Ja, varsågod. Gå och hoppa upp där. Well, anyways, never mind. Yeah. And then I thought that probably Palmer in the Twin Peaks, the Palmers and all that. I love Twin Peaks. That's one of my favorites. That's the story of my life. No, it's not. But anyways, a little bit. So that would have maybe been built on him. And actually, it was not Lynch who was involved in like those kinds of things, but the was it the filmmaker? I wonder if I have it here. I will read it actually. How weird that I kind of need to say that right now. I don't know why I got into that actually, but now she find her food good, so she doesn't have to be mad at me. My little Stevie Nicks. Her name was Sonia when I got her. It was a fire, and her mother died. Her like human mother, and me and another girl saved her. And so since then she's been with me for several years. She's a wild one, talking about domesticating something. You can't with this one, but she's calmer now anyway. So anyway, I don't remember what his name was now. Oh, you can Google it yourself. Anyways, so it seems to actually have been. There are some correlations with, I guess, some actor, what he was, or some that also was related to Lynch. But this seems to be there, and I was so fascinated by that fact. Wow. Okay, now moving on from that part. Should I tune into this? No one is here, I think. I need to check. Everyone is celebrating Sweden, and so am I. Yay. This is my way. Okay. I think this was a very bad idea because I wrote a lot, and so if I have to find it, it takes some time. Oh, I will just ignore that now. Oh, yeah, I can write it beneath it, so otherwise maybe it mess up the video. So I will ignore it. But yeah, anyways, it has some correlation to Manly Palmer Hall, and that is really interesting. Well, okay, so now we are at number 3. Okay, 50 minutes in. I think, yeah. I'm good at remembering this now then. to say, I keep this deck, although I have a bunch of deck that I could choose. So for number 3's thoughts and the person on your mind, their thoughts and feelings. Okay. Thoughts first. Their thoughts. Person on your mind, their thoughts. person on your mind, their thoughts. Let's see. I really love this deck. Also to hold it, it feels so good. Okay. Person on your mind, their thoughts. Okay. Oops. Page of Wands. I had pages in the previous piles also, I think, in all of them. And that can also indicate children. I didn't say that though. So maybe it's just in this, because this is the image here is very much a child. Actually, there is this black and white floor thing here. I've never seen that before even. Oh, this child is eating some bones and flesh and stuff. Half a foot on the floor. Okay, they are brutal, these cards. And they don't think a lot. They're just like, say, let's say, hungry for you, and they feel it also on new flesh. They are drawn to something new. Yeah, they want this experiencing something new, or indulge in it even. They, yeah, it's a very strong instinct and a new start, but the start doesn't have to be much more than that, I guess, because they are just more so into the moment. They are not thinking a lot, I must say. Let's see, underneath here is the Page of Cups reversed. So this is this person have, there's a Page of Wands on the top, and that reversed there is a Page of Cups underneath, and they are very emotional, but they have repressed their emotions, and maybe they go into the whole wand, passion, energy, sexuality stuff to repress a little bit of their emotional childlike self. Whatever they went through was painful when they were a child. I see that they had a lot of sorrow, and they tried to be childlike and play and all that, but they also have carried some sort of sorrow. I don't know what that is about, but that's what I see in the cards. And this person tried to just be in the now and not think so much, but enjoy the pleasures of life, not only with maybe a woman or a man, what it is, but to, yeah, numb themselves somewhat from their emotions. So thoughts is not very much there, I must say. Let's see. Now I will put some cards for their feelings. Personally, mind this person's feelings. I feel them though, so maybe I should actually tune into them. I actually do feel them. Wow. Okay, I will just stop it a little bit now. I need to decide, because I was starting to think that maybe I should channel the number 4 pile, but now maybe I should channel this because it comes in very strongly. But I will decide myself. I don't want the souls around me to decide. So I will first take in what they are feeling from the cards. Oh, it just fell all the way through my legs to my foot. I don't know if that means something. They made like foot. But this is the Magician reversed. I would think that they feel like they can't control their feelings. They feel like they are uncontrollable. They don't like feelings because of that fact that that's irrational. And how can you, if you start to show them or let them out, maybe you can't control them. I think they have some sort of fear that they won't. Maybe they fear that they won't start crying if they start, or maybe too angry if they allow themselves, or they feel like emotions is out of control. That's what I see here. I'll see underneath here also. Death card. Okay, this is transformation though. They feel like they are transformation. Yeah, they I think actually that is a card for transformation and positive things also when you let go and so. But to them, I do feel that they fear emotions like as if they would die if they feel them fully, you know. because they have been very, very hurt. Yeah, they really have been hurt in their lives, their life. I mean, so yeah, they have some underneath. It's not something they think or so on, but there is a background. What can you say? Uh, background. What should I call it? Idea that they may not survive if they let that on for themselves, even. So it would be very good for them, though. Is this number 33 even? Yeah. What's up with this deck, actually? I've never seen that. I think it is. I have such. Yeah, I think it is. That's wild. It used to be number 13. Maybe it is, but I see it as 33 here. Wow. Maybe my eyes are just out of it. But so no, it probably is 13. But there is a reason I see that shift from 33, 13, 33. So there is something here about development and moving into higher insights and so, but they need to then embrace their emotions. Maybe I should tune into this person then, like in the first. Wow, I've never done this before online or ever, so we don't know how this will go. I will try. I've heard others do this that I adore, and actually, yeah, I just feel like they are amazing. So who knows? Maybe I can do this. So I will try to pick up this person a little bit, not too much. I don't want their energy inside me, let's say, in my body. So I need to push it away a bit rather first, and then I will do as that person does. So I will just take a moment and tune into their energy, and then I will we'll see if I need to look at the image here about them first. If I need to have that up. No, I will just not, because I shuffled. It's just the first image that actually is in my mind, and I shuffled after that with their thoughts and that. But okay, I will the pages. I will just invite them and then speak as if I speak to you, whomever chose this pile 3, and I will talk from their first person. I will try to do that and see how it goes. Oh, now she chooses some other food. The cat, never mind. Okay, so first of all, I should be quiet the moment I said. I'll just see if I can feel them more. Okay. But I don't need that space, actually, so I can continue immediately. First of all, I get very, very warm in my face and everything. Like sweaty. I don't know if this is only the energy of them, but also that they are warm, like as a person it could be. Okay, I just want to be in contact with their thoughts and feelings and not too much physically. So I try to push that away. I will need to. it's, you don't know what I do, but I try to push it away physically, like, whoa. Okay, so my cat just stared at me. Oh, never mind my cat. Actually, she stares at me so much as if I changed personality. Like, okay, so okay, I will see what they want to say then. This person wants to say to you to not doubt them, or not to doubt. Actually, it's not them really, but and they speak in Swedish, but I translated. Um, what else is there? Is there something they want to transmit to you, or I will see. I will maybe have to take a moment then. I wonder. It wasn't this pile, right? Because now I see this Freemason. Those like you could see it like a V, a double. Oh, Oh, and actually, I felt like someone was poking my uh, large toe on the left side, like as if it would be my cat with her little nose. It used to feel like that, but she was not. She's not around. So maybe that person have a little dog or cat or something that actually does that. Wow, that was wild. Okay, but let's see now. Yeah, I see that with a G in the center there. Okay. I don't know what that means. I mean, yeah, maybe, but I don't mean what it means right now for this person, what they want to share. I need to invite them a little bit more because it's difficult for me to not invite them into my physical body and just pick up their ass, like their. And my cat gets wild. You hear her on her cat tree there. Oh, she's playful now. Well, so I try to both push it away, the energy, and welcome it. So it's a little bit difficult for me to do this, I feel. Let's see. And now again, I feel this in the toe, but there is no one there. How weird. That's a weird thing. Exactly with as our little nose used to do. But she's not here. She's in another room now. Anyway, so okay, I will just try to be clear with what I want. Okay, so they show this sign, whatever that means. I will see if I can pick up what they want to say with that, though. They still keep saying, "Don't doubt." And I do think that this person feels like you belong together, or at least it's in the back of their mind. I also think that, well, I don't know if they are skilled in magic or something, but they seem to, yeah. Also, I think maybe they have some problems with their no, their right hand, their fingers, like especially the first two beside the thumb, the index and long finger. I mean, they have some pain sometimes in their fingers. Let's see. What else? I try not to take in so physically, but maybe this is also confirmation for you. And if you are the one having this, then it's the other way around. Then it's your feelings for them, let's say. But anyway, okay. This is someone that does not want to reveal more. Actually, they don't want to or want me to reveal too much. But they have a lot of love here. They are very generous with their love, and at the same time, they may feel a cooler or colder outside. They it may not show. Um, the first, like the warmth that I felt, like. So I will just check a little bit more since I started. They they really don't want me to, but um, it's like a door that is a tiny bit open, not so that you could go walk to. Oh, it's things now falling here. Anyways, well, did you hear? Wow. Anyways, so it's a little bit open and. But not as much as someone could like get in. It just opened a little bit, so I don't know what that says. And it's very more so strong red colors now. And still I feel this thing in the fingers all the time. I don't know what that is. Maybe I take in the energy through my fingers a little bit also. Uh, well, they don't want to really speak, but I will see if something else pop up here. Their thoughts and feelings, or whatever they want to show or say. They tell me to rest, or tell you to rest, maybe. Yeah, like to tomorrow. Maybe there is something specific for you tomorrow. I don't know. I also see that they wear a mask, like also maybe a sun mask, like a mask that is outgoing or smiling or a lot of things, but it's still it's a thing to hide themselves, really. Um, the thing I see now is that maybe they are very idealistic, or they want to kind of worship their woman. They, if this is a man, then and yeah, or they do so when it comes to, yeah, like in a spiritual sense or something. Um, I will see if I can get them to speak a little bit more instead of just seeing images. Hmm. And they keep saying like, well, it's unimportant. I keep speaking. No, someone it could be here. No, well, it's unimportant. Like because they prefer to not be too open here. Wow, this was both easy and not so easy to do this. I maybe try on the other one too. I'm sorry to be quiet now, but I will see if there is something else they want to reveal. I won't push it, but well, go out instead. They say like, well, something to you. Listen, something message, some message to you. I think they talk to me like, you worry too much. They say, and they say it in Swedish, so it means you, like in maybe both me and you, because that's uh, the word "ni" in Swedish is for more than one person. Yeah, and then it continues. We go out instead. Um, yeah, well, I will just stop there. Thank you. It was a little bit. Oh, I need to let them go. It was a little bit difficult to know also who. I mean, probably a man because of the whole Freemason thing. Okay, I will just drop the whole energy off. My kid, no, my kid, I say, my, yeah, she's sort of my child. My cat, she got like all playful and weird when I did this. All right, I think I dropped that up. I feel good. So let's do the fourth now. I feel good. Doodle doodle doodle. 1 no, 10:01. I feel fine. No, 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 no. So good, so good. I got you. Do, 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 do. This was the previous one. Do, 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 I think. Anyways. Okay, now it's the fourth pile. For person on your mind, thoughts, and feelings. I will take the mind first. Your thoughts. No, not your thoughts. Their thoughts. Person on your mind, their thoughts. Maybe they have a problem now I start to feel people. It's just irritating, but you or them may have like a problem with their left knee. I just felt pain there. Okay, moving on. I will not pick up too much physically. That's too draining. Their thoughts. Their thoughts. 7 of Wands reversed. Wow, this one wants also to be on top. Yeah. Like, this Teppan, where you play as a kid, where you should be on top there. But it's reversed, and that makes me feel like they don't feel like that they are. This is not so much thoughts either. This is one. So this is about the energy or how they experience things more so. They wish they were. And underneath we have Knight of Cups, which is like a player or charmer. Someone who really can swoop in on there. Here is like on a surfing board just and be impressive with their body, and he holds his brain in the hand, kind of. He wants to be impressive with both his physical appearance and his mind and his wits or whatever it is. But this is a very emotional person rather than logical. Yeah. And they feel like, or they experience that they are not as good as their image of how much they would need to be to be okay, like valued really, or at least in their own eyes, is why those super white teeth and everything. Their ambition about who they want to be is like very idealistic and far from what most people in reality achieve. Like it would be in athletic shape and bunches of money, everything. Like this is the knight. I thought it was the king, but yeah. And also very youthful and playful and charming. Yeah. And they feel not so much like that. They feel like these guys that are surfing, they are like above him, like as if they surf over him, sort of, almost. He feels like he's not winning anymore. Maybe he felt like that sometime, and now he feels like there are younger, more energetic and so on that just takes over the show, and here he is, not on top anymore. That is his feelings. I don't think he goes around actually thinking much about that, but that's the feelings still, or experience. Now his emotions. Let's see. Person on your mind, the feelings. Oh, it doesn't really want to answer here. Person on your mind, their feelings. Whoa. Here we have 2 of Swords reversed. I think they don't know. They are very detached from their feelings, and that is also a problem for them when it comes to choosing. Let's say if it's in a relationship situation, that is a problem for them to make a choice because that is generally driven or motivated by emotions for someone or so. But they are a little bit detached. So, and then we have temperance underneath. What they want is balance, peace, and freedom. Like that they can do their thing and be on their arena, let's say, or the arena that where they do their things, and you are on your side and do whatever your thing. They want to keep things apart a bit here, um, in a balanced way. That's like more so a need to um, not feel so much. They don't want to things to um, be shaken so that they feel a lot. They kind of want to keep it contained like that in a harmonious, agreed way, sort of. So this was interesting. I don't feel this one too much, but it should be. It would be. I mean, it would be fun to feel if I could feel this one too. It was very little information though about this one. I will see if I can pick up this individual. Yeah. Hmm. I need to take some water first of all. Hmm. Maybe I should have listened to that one saying rest, the previous one. Do it. Yeah. To vila. Let's see now. This one is reading a book, or maybe they see you reading a book. Let's see, what is this about? They also have some sort of emptiness in their heart. I'll try to speak from their person instead of about them, but that is even harder. So I guess I will have to do like this. So this time, maybe next time, I could go into them further so I can speak from them instead of translating from them, let's say. Yeah, they have this book that they value very much. And to me, it seems like one page is white and one is like black. Or in the shadow or something. Book of Shadows, maybe. I don't know. It's like a quite large book. Um, they are reading this book, okay? Or you are. We'll see if they want to say something. As I said, they don't have a strong connection to their emotions, so therefore maybe they aren't too easy for me to pick up. It's not very strong, but I will still see if they have some message here. I mean, the message I feel to you is like everything will be fine, which seems like a very vague message, but look for that which you want is what they are also saying in Swedish, though. But that's it. Like they don't want to say anything more, and they are grateful though. They thank you, sort of. And they're showing a flag. It's like maybe this flag is the national Sweden Day. I will see if that is the flag. They're showing some. Yeah, it's that flag. Um, maybe they just show that they are celebrating now or something, and they don't have time to speak to me. Maybe let's see. Uh, um, I also see a. I, I see. What is this? I first thought it was like a bow, like those mechanical like arrow things. But I think it's rather a hammer or of sorts and something. I don't know what this is actually. Someone working with like iron or metal or I don't know. Hmm. Sorry, I'm very quiet now, but they are not super easy to connect with. So, but it's not that they are hard to get in touch with. They are not super communicative, actually. Just um, I see like a moth. I don't know if that is I don't know even the symbolic meaning for it truly, but maybe it's like a symbol for this person really. I also see a lot of red and black colors around this person. It may be something that is also very specifically connected to them. Um, and then I see a dragon. This is very vague things, I guess, to most people. Oh my! I need to focus to something people can understand without it being very symbolic. Also, what would you want to say? Well, I see this dragon. Also, I can't push it away, like a red dragon that is moving in waves. This is like the energy also moving like that, up and down. But there is a strong energy here. That is also kind of a protective energy. I take it that is around this person. Um, what does he want to say? He also says rest. I think they talk to me that I should not do this and be well, um, or maybe to you. Maybe you need to rest or something, so that the energy won't go up and down. I don't know. Um, and actually, they also talk about someone else that I know. I won't say what they said about that. I will just ignore it and see if they say something, show something else, or say something else. Yeah, they celebrate with like open bottles, like stuff. It's like they're partying. I guess this is a not the perfect time to try to pick up their energy because it's like more so party time. But maybe they want to say something. They they also thank you. Or did I say that before? No, that was previous one, right? No, that was this one, yeah. Yeah. This one conveys things that I cannot say that are related to me. I want them to speak to whomever you are listening. So I will try to. I don't know where they are at. Maybe they're at a place where there is like this green, like neon arrow thing show or something towards in a direction. I don't know. That's what I see. Um, okay, well, No, I don't think I get much more out of this one. It wasn't all that easy. I think I need to take them in even more. Whoa, someone actually was here and said a like. Wow, I didn't recognize. I'm sitting here closing my eyes. So if you see the chat, you can write something. I think you can click somewhere to make it show the chat. Or if you are somewhere on Facebook, maybe I get the notification if you want to say something. But still, I'm on the fourth one here, trying to tune in. This one's also, I think it's similar as the previous one. So I don't know if how good I am at this, but to like out, they say like, okay, maybe go out of this place. Shall I continue to? I will see if this one will talk more about their thoughts and feelings, maybe, or about anything else. They just say thank you. That's what they say. Go out and walk, and walk. Like, I think they talk to me. That's a common theme. Maybe to you too, but they show things more than they talk. This one, they also show this like not a screwdriver, but a little tiny one. You know, when they are doing things like using the various tools. And also, I don't want to say that. There are many things that I see that I don't want to say on YouTube. You can't say all the things on YouTube. Sorry, I laugh. This is not cool for anyone else to listen to. I will just stop, I think, because I feel what they like. The upper part of the body, that is. I won't say more. What else? Look in all like not papers, but like in sort of not newspapers, but like in maybe there is something you have that is like something you should find there. I don't know, or maybe this one have been in the paper, and now I get all cold in the back. I don't know if this is someone else then, or if they come closer. The thoughts and feelings. Yeah, I think that they may have been in the papers, like yeah, on local papers maybe, or somewhere. They talk about for some reason or another. Um, Now this was difficult. It's a little bit vague energy to pick up actually, but so I will just ignore. I will just thank that energy still. But they are. I think this person. Okay, I will just drop it and just talk normally. And this was easy to let go of though, because the energy is so light to pick up. But they are out partying, I think. So they are busy. They have no time for this shit. Okay, that was that. And someone is here. And someone is not chatting. So maybe will pull just a card for you if you keep a question in mind. I don't see who you are. I just see that someone is here. So I have a few cards. Maybe I take the psychic tarot now, or I think maybe I take the crow tarot, just to keep the theme that I'm in today. It seems so. A card for you, and a message of sorts that is like not related to these piles at all, just specifically for you, whomever you are. Although they say go out and stop, rest, and whatever, I will still not do that because I usually don't listen. So, a message to you who are in here. I have to shuffle them a bit though. Message from the crows. Oh, we have um 6 of swords here. It seems like you are on your way to change something, maybe move, maybe not move, but just change lifestyle or something. This bird, this crow on this card, are like flying over some swirling waters, water symbolizing like emotions that are turbulent, let's say. And this is trying to avoid that, I think. And they have left some feathers there. They feel like they not have been maybe hurt, but it took a toll on them though, whatever they have been through now recently. And there is also in this image there are like snowy, those wet snowy weather where the snowflakes are almost like water, like huge water bumps. No, whatever. But it's not a huge. I mean, that is not a good, awesome weather to fly in. Although there, it seems to be like stuff blooming here, or maybe it's actually. Anyways, varies. But anyway, so what I see in this card is that you are on your way to change. I think you change maybe your lifestyle or something. um, you are moving towards something and leaving something, and it's very important for you to do so. To actually, it's almost like 90 degrees, doing the opposite, going to the opposite side, sort of. Yeah, in a good, positive way. This is not going to the other quote unquote side. So, and this is very much in your thoughts also, then, since it's swords. So I think it's much about your mindset. Thinking, I mean, changing your mindset about things also. But still, it feels heavy to take that step and move. I mean, change your ways towards. You are not there yet. Like, there is a lot of things you need to push against this current and the weather and all stuff, and leave those feathers without regret or hesitation. Like, and then underneath we have page of wands. That is probably an image of when you have I mean, landed on the, not the other side in the death sense of the word, but here it's sunny, and this crow is sitting and not barking. What are they doing? What is it? Anyway, it's making sounds on this. It almost looks like a magical wand that this one is in. It's a city also, but they're beautiful colors and red, orange, all kinds of things. And this, I see this is a new start also because of the page. Pages are new, a new start since it's page knight, queens and kings. It's the first of those court cards. Um, so I think this one is just singing or shouting or something in the sky, for maybe also to find someone for them, because they seem a little bit lonely. It seems like they want someone to share things with. They have a lot of energy, and the wand can symbolize follows things as well. So I think this one is crying out for their mate, honestly, but in a different way than what it have been before here for some reason, or someone else at least, or in a different way without all the. There have been some conflict and upheavals emotionally and so on. So I guess that is the message here. It seems very bright though, and way calmer when you get there, wherever your goal is to go to. And you also understand your capacity to influence and change things in the way that you would want to. You're still here. It's weird then. So I always check Facebook. It's weird when I don't talk to someone. No, nothing. What I can see. So I don't want to talk just for myself. So I will do a larger reading then for you, if you're okay with that. If you can't answer, maybe, but I will. Otherwise, you have to leave to not get it. So, okay, I will do a larger one. First, it comes up King of Swords. This is a very harsh one, like a dominant and judgmental male, maybe father figure or someone in authority, who have some sort of authority in society, I guess. Yeah, who also try to see things with a logical sense rather than yeah. I will just say that. I will just do a. I don't know why that jumped out. Maybe it's you, but I will do a Mandrake cross, which says a lot more than two cards. Like, I will see if I will just. I will just shuffle a bit. Oh yeah, I will keep using this deck then. Whoa, and then we have this again moving to the other side or changing ways, and how important that is and so on. Well, I can't keep doing this. I will just decide when I'm done and just cut the deck for you. So now for you then. First card, the central card, is the High Priestess, which may be you or maybe it's me. It's someone who is very intuitive and can tune into other things, which they don't can they well which they can't explain how they know or why they know and so on. But she is also she keeps secrets. But I think this is quite opposite of this King of Swords that came up. So I don't know. But this is a central figure though, whomever this is. So this is very much about this ability to yeah, see things beyond the veil, let's say. And it's a major arcana. It's very important. And then we have, on top of that, like blocking that, hindering that, is the Emperor. So this is the King of Swords energy. And the Emperor is like very square in their thinking and very much in the physical, worldly sense, view things from that perception or perspective. So they look in, I mean, these birds in these cards, you can Google the cards if you want. The Crow Tarot by MJ Cullinane, or I think it's a. Anyways, if you want to see how they look like. But the High Priestess looks in one direction and the Emperor in the totally opposite direction here. So they are very not compatible and they are so different. And so this stubborn kind of Emperor, which is also very dominant, don't really agree with or even understand, actually, to be fair, this High Priestess here. They don't really get what this is about, and they really, I think they also maybe not mock it, but they think it's a little bit insane maybe, or like it's outside their box of thinking. Anyway, I will just move on from that. That's out of kick. I wonder who you are listening here. Oh, then we get the King of Wands, because this can help, and this is reversed though. But the King of Wands upright is also quite a dominant. This is a lion, but there is a crow on top of that lion. But there is an active, inspiring, what is the word? A person that is very mature also and innovative, and so on. And this King of Wands reversed, how that can help, I think, is if this person cannot be as active as they used to be physically and in action, like doing things all the time, I think that they get in touch with other dimensions of reality, of other sides of perception in themselves and so. But also I think that this can be three people actually, and this King of Wands know this Emperor. And the King of Wands, although being more so grounded or understandable for this Emperor, they still have this uh, like glimpses of intuitive knowing and so on. So somehow, I think this King of Wands, this can also be someone that is born in a fire uh, astrological sign or something. Never mind about that. I don't. Anyways, but there seemed to be a conflict here between the High Priestess and the Emperor, and this King of Wands is the one that can uh, bring some sort of understanding between them, because this King of Wands can little bit see both sides here, because they have had this experience now and then, knowing something that couldn't be known ahead of time or something like that. So they know that that exists, which this Emperor really are quite unaware of, or doesn't even like to think about. They think it's uh, almost. They think also that it's useless, or like, why should you use your time to with something that's stupid, not stupid maybe, but silly, but like it seems like it wouldn't lead anywhere to them. But this King of Wands will help uh, this somehow. And then we will see what you are aware of here. Eight of Swords, you feel trapped somewhat. You don't see the way forward, and you wonder, I mean, in your thoughts, you wonder how could you go forward here? Whatever step you take in whatever direction seems like it would hurt somehow or someone. So you're a little bit hesitant. It may be about this, whomever you are here, the Emperor or the High Priestess. But you know that, or you fear that. You don't know that it would be, but you don't understand. You don't see clearly how you could make a move in whatever direction right now. Anyways, is what I see, or what your thoughts are. And what then is your subconscious or unconscious here? Knight of Pentacles reversed. Since this is reversed, I feel like you really, really want to, because I want to move, want to make action of some sort. Because the King of Pentacles is very upright, is very slow. That's like the earth element, moving very, very slowly, gradually, and just standing there, rather watching how it goes and thinking for a long, long, long time, so that don't make a wrong move. And it is quite also what you sort of do with this Eight of Swords, where you feel a little bit trapped in this situation with not knowing how to reach each other, or what it is. And this King of Pentacle reversed could be someone that really feels stuck. I mean, the reversed card can mean either that it emphasizes it stronger, as I interpret them, or the opposite. And but I think this actually is that you really want to act. You don't want to stand like still and not do anything here. But your way of viewing the situation, or what it is so far from how the High Priestess is actually way more insightful, which one of these, whomever one of these you are. And the emperor see the outer things, but they are very unaware of a lot of things also, because they see less of what is going on. So anyway, the oh, there's the empress also. What have been in the past? The empress reversed. So how to interpret this one? This is the woman, the empress reversed. Well, usually this is the, yeah, this is the consort, obviously, of the emperor. I mean, this is his woman, and she is reversed here. So I think he lost. I mean, you, if you are the emperor, or whomever, then you lost her somehow. And I think maybe she was unfaithful or left you. I mean, she didn't behave like an empress. Anyway, she betrayed you or something, or because of the reverse thing here. Usually, the empress is someone who can create the life she wants, and she is. Uh, it's very harmonious and beautiful. She beautifies everything around her and all that stuff. But this empress is coming with rather some chaos here. Um, there have been love, and she is like there, but also this cup in this card is very central. So it seems like there is a sun and there is a white heart, and then there is a cup in the center of that. So to me, it feels like there is some alcohol or something involved here for this woman. There is some, or maybe just adventureness. She wants to fly, like, um, yeah. Somehow, I think she left you. If you are the emperor here, maybe she felt like the love just ran out, or but it's also that she seeks something that she is not ready to receive, you could say. She's seeking the next she's seeking the next whatever is the word in English, like kick. No, but the next yeah, almost like intoxication. There is a restlessness in this card, and yeah, dissatisfaction, like as if she can't reach whatever she searched for. She have some sort of, or she feels like as if it's there and then it's further away, like this whole thing about the green being no, the green being grasser. I mean, the grass being greener. um yeah, but you have been disappointed at her somehow, at least, whomever this empress is, that you felt that you belonged to, or still maybe feel like you belong to. And then there are so many major arcanas here. Whatever is going on, there is a huge I mean, the whole life is changing somehow here. Because here we have the coming weeks, we have the Hierophant, which generally actually inclines a marriage of sorts, but it can also be um, guidance. This could be a spirit guide, actually, but it can also be a message not to conform to authorities, to actually think outside of the box a bit, and not be molded into the same um, way of thinking or whatever, like everyone else are told to, or something like that. Um, because on this card there is this crow that waves with his arms like a pope of sorts, and there are these two crows that are trying to like adjust or be as everyone else. So there is a message here. It's like yeah, open your mind is like the message, I think, very much. Also I think that it shows that this solid kind of love of sorts that you want, because you are very solid, uh, actually exist and could be close, actually. um, more so close than you think. A serious relationship with someone that are there for you truly, and want to stay with you and stuff. Yeah, if you're not going to get married in a few weeks, then that's that. Okay, how you view this whole situation then? Then we have Seven of Pentacles reverse, and this is a crow on top of a tree that is building a nest and stuff. And I think you feel that you have a lot of things. There are like seven pentacles here, which shows like value or things you value the highest. I need to cough, so I need to pause for a second. So this shows like yeah, you have built so many good things, and you have things that you value, and you have your nest as you want it, kind of, and you stay with the things you value very much. But that is kind of an empty nest in a way if you don't have this partner with you, it seems, because it's a little bit, it's reversed. So it's like, to me, I interpret this card right now as if all the things you do value and feel that are awesome in your life, that you have uh, you did strive for, and also like you have now, and so they kind of lose their value, or you see that they are sort of empty if no one else is there with you to share those. There you sit like with your all valuable things and experiences, all kinds of things that are awesome, and you love them. It's not that, and you are very proud of them and everything, but it seems also like you are looking for something, or what's the use, sort of. It's not that you dismiss that or wouldn't want that. You really like it, but yeah, at the same time, you want you want something else. Let's see. And others see you as judgment. This is judgment. This could be the world around you that judges you, or it could be that they see you as being judgmental, or that you need to make a decision. This is also about judgment card, is also about decisions. But these are so many major arcana cards. So I don't know what's going on here, but it's like wild. I've never almost seen so many major arcana cards in a reading ever. I mean, there are 78 cards, and I will see there are two cards left, and whomever many we have in this little reading here. But yeah, so I think this may also be others who know that what you long for, and they think that you should make a decision, or go for what you want or something. Um, yeah, maybe you try to be pleased with less, which you aren't, though. And then we have your fears or hopes. This is Ace of Swords reversed. And Ace of Swords can be great love, but it also can be great hate. I mean, huge, let's say. Not, that's never great, but yeah. So, what you fear here, since this is reversed, is like you don't want to have, you don't want to be backstabbed. You don't want to be disliked. Yeah, I think you also keep this square thing, this normalcy and stuff, partly because it's accepted, and you like that. Obviously, you wouldn't like that people, well, I'm not sure if you care so much about if they dislike you, but you wouldn't want to upset others, or um, go against them in a way that they would maybe hate you or so, which some of us don't care. Some of us do whatever. But anyways, so you conform a bit, but they and you like that, I think. But I think you could also, you could dare to open up a little bit more if you are not this high priestess then, but I think it's someone else. But anyway, the end result here, which usually is like in a few months, like 6 months maybe. This is Knight of Wands, and this is when you gallop forward full force, and there is a horse and a crow and a wand also moving forward in great speed behind each other, and there's the sun is up, and it seems very great. It seems like you take in initiative here and move and are not stuck anymore. um yeah, it's almost like you can't hold yourself back anymore, so yeah, you have to do something about this, right? So but you are sort of thoughtful in a way. You don't want to act recklessly and cause harm to yourself or others. Therefore this decision is difficult, and other people around you, whatever this decision is, may think that you should easily make a decision here, and you sort of hesitate about that. Maybe this whole card with Seven of Pentacles reversed also is like you kind of want to stay in your safe home with the things you like and everything. It's like, yeah, you like the squareness. It seems you don't want things to be shaken too much, but you don't see clearly here what to do, as I said. And therefore you don't move right now, but you want to, but you don't know how or what, in what direction, because all direction seems like a bad choice right now. It may be related to this Empress person that you, this woman that you want to move towards, maybe with love insight because of the Hierophant card, but you don't really know how to. There is a key also in that card in the closest weeks here. And I think if you think a little bit different or take advice from, example, me or someone else like me or something, maybe that will actually open up some choices that you didn't think of before, give you some key to something that you didn't see or believe or whatever before. It doesn't take away your solid stability. You are very solid and very stable, and that will continue to be the case, even if you look in another direction a little bit. Yeah, I think I will see what's underneath here. The Fool card, that means that all possibilities are there for you if you, yeah, if you just choose to kind of see them. Everything is possible. You are not trapped because the Hangman reversed come underneath. Yeah, I should check how many. Now I looked at two more major arcanas. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these 11 cards are major arcanas, and there are just 22 in the whole deck. And then the two I just looked underneath here is also two major arcanas, the Fool and the Hangman. So 7 major arcanas for you here. So there is something huge going on. That's what I can say. And all possibilities are there, and you don't need to overthink it too much, and also you don't need to follow strictly whatever forms you may have a kind of a, not a layout. Layout is like cards, but you may have some sort of pattern you follow to do stuff, and you can, like, you don't have to leave it, but you can also you can dare to stretch it a bit, to like take some different turn somewhat somewhere when you where you feel it's motivated. Yeah, I think this King of Wands that was also helpful here is also someone that is to look at things the opposite way is very important here, because otherwise you keep thinking in the same manner about a certain thing, and it won't give you clarity. You need to try to turn it upside down, like as if it would be the opposite. And yeah, I think that will happen actually naturally, that you will come to some sort of conclusion here about that. Yeah. Yeah. So this seems very good. I can't say anything else. It just seems like there is a lot, and a lot is happening. Wow. Whomever you are, strong things, strong energies are at work in your life. Yeah. And it's rather your thoughts or your limited thoughts that are holding you back. So this high priestess at the center could be your ability also to expand your consciousness, to understand more about, yeah, about everything, like how life is and everything. Yeah. And as I said, it won't make you lose your footing. You are so super grounded, it will never happen. So you don't have to be think that if you go somewhat outside of the common way, that you will suddenly become very strange or unrelatable or something. Yeah, but it's good that you are um, thoughtful and so on. Yeah, I don't know what else to say now, guys. My throat is like, I've been talking for, wow, 2 hours and 2 minutes, and it was like 12. Yeah. Now I will wait till 22 to 22 now. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, I think if I don't have any questions here, I don't know what else to say. You could have a silent question, then I will go. Just have a silent question that you think of. I think you need this if you're a square one. So I will change deck and then I will go after I've done this. Maybe you aren't. You are here, so there are not many square people that should be here, I would assume. But anyway, I will try change now to the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. It's actually a tarot deck, but it's also chakra cards, which make it why they call it an oracle card, oracle deck. I mean, so think of a question, preferably not a yes or no question, rather like how will it be if la la la, or how is my situation with la la la, or something like that. But whatever, I will try to interpret an answer for you anyway. So, okay, there we have sacrifice. This is the Hanged Man. And then underneath we have hope reverse. Oh my, this is heavy stuff. So in this psychic tarot, this is woman, and this is like in previous, I mean, the first kind of tarot cards, they don't know where they came from, but that was like a traitor or someone seen as a traitor or something. The Hanged Man, they like hang them up like stuff. But here, the sacrifice card, here is a beautiful woman who have like come half up from the mud. I see this card as someone that have been sacrificed. It says sacrifice on this in this deck. So it seems like, well, she have not been heard or something, and she's like in this brown mud up to her waist, but it seems like she have been lower. So she's halfway out of that shit. Let's say. Yeah, but still there is a lot left. She needs to be kind of lifted out of this crap. Yeah, and I do think that she keeps her hands in like this prayer pose, and there is these flowers on, like clouds, like look like flowers, and this rainbow. It's like I know I speak in spiritual terms here now, kind of, but it's like those energies, spiritual energies, are lifting her and holding her up, and bringing her upwards. Although many would have like drowned in this mud, but she's still not out of the woods, so to speak. She is like, yeah, she truly needs like more help or something. She needs something here, because the hope, the star card, which is also here, you have two other major cards. So it's like, for this reading, all in all, it have been 9 major cards, and there are only 22 in the whole deck. You understand? So this is the same as you got before also, but it's different in this deck. But the star card underneath here is reversed. So that is about hope, or hopefulness. And reversed, it's rather hopelessness, kind of. It's like, for this number 12 here, the card here, and the woman on the card, it doesn't have to be a woman, but usually it represents something when it shows a certain gender on the card. So I would assume it's a woman. Here she have long dark hair, but anyways, it doesn't have to be. But I think she I think she have been in this mud then for long, but she have held her head up, and her kept herself also. I feel like as if she have come up from this mud quite a lot. But as I said, I don't think I can talk about this too much. I mean, say over and over and again the same thing. But yeah, it's a little bit as if it would be hopeless to get further than this, that she will always have to walk around with mud up to her waist. It's almost like she won't get out of that. She won't get rid of that. That's always there. And that is not an easy environment to live in. Like, where she, I guess this is about judgment also. I guess she's judged here, and people don't see clearly, because she is not this. That's the surroundings that are the mud. She is very white, and like, her energy and direction is pure, and in a different way, and very open also. Those flowers, as the clouds are, those flowers are wide open. She's like, she's very much clarity, but in a spiritual sense that others may not see or understand perfectly. So I don't know if this is a message to you related to the previous. I mean, it is meant to be, but in the previous, the whole layout there was this woman in the past, the Empress person. If this is related to that, and I also saw that, as I said, this cup maybe related to alcohol or something, and then maybe this is also related to her, that she's halfway from. I mean, she's trying to take herself up from the whatever addiction or something, but the underneath card about the star here reversed, it seems like rather suggests that you should not keep your hopes up about that. She will probably not take herself out of that, at least not by herself. I think it's very difficult situation. So, or if this is you, then that's the same. I mean, I don't want to end this with like a hopelessness card. What is this? Yeah, she's there where she is, but she's walking with her head held high. She keeps her hands in prayer pose. She's like trying. She's trying. It's almost like she's a sacrifice. Yeah. So, oh gosh, I need to ask something else. I can't stop like this. I can't end with this card. A hopelessness card. That won't work. What shall I ask then? I don't know what your question was. That's difficult. I hope you get some answer though. I will pull another card about what could help this situation or her or whomever that is about with the same psychic tarot or psychic tarot oracle cards. What could help here? Could be of help. So here we have, and then I will actually go. I say that, and then I stay. We have three cards. Oh, isn't there a two more major arcana? This is wild. So now it's like 11 major arcanas, although two was the same, I think. But I mean, even that, there are 22 and just two. I mean, the two Hanged Man card was the same, but otherwise, I think these are different still. But anyway, first card is Prosperity Begins. That is number 1 in Pentacles or Ace of Pentacles. And then we have another one reverse, and that is Passion Ignited. Oh, yeah, that is, wow, what? No, I actually lied to you now. This is not major arcanas, these two. Oh, gosh, I thought they were. But this is actually Wands, Ace of Wands, and then Nine of Wands is Spiritual Strength, it's called, but reversed. So, okay, what could help in this situation or this person? Oh, gosh, I thought there were only raining like major arcanas. All right, so, but still, it's intense. Yeah, so this Prosperity Begins is like this person needs physical or material or economical growth. She needs help in that manner, or that person, whomever it's about. Also for health reasons or prosperity like that, because aces are cards that have not yet come to fruition. It's like a seed that haven't started to grow yet. It's underneath the earth. So she needs some help, to someone to pull. You can't pull some growing seed through the soil, but I mean, yeah, that is what she need. Money, I think, is basic thing here, but also help like in that sense. And then the reversed cards are different. That's Passion Ignited. One of Ace of Wands is like a phallus symbol actually, but this is reversed, so that is not what she needs right now. She really need money, but actually also it's about she is passionate already. She don't need to have that. She enjoys her life and have a lot of inspiration, and which means like in spirit she have that connection all the time. So that's not what she need. And there is also this which why I thought it was a major arcana is because it's number 9 and it looked like the Hermit card. But here is 9 of wands, and here it's a monk, and there is a huge Buddha figure behind that holds some, I mean, something heavy above this person. So I think this person's spiritual strength, they can carry this out. They can walk in this mud for a long time, and they are still strong, or maybe even become stronger, because this is not where the help is needed. This person are so strongly connected and so spiritually strong, and have help in the spiritual realm by guides and ancestors maybe, or whatever. So that's not what is needed actually at all. So what this person actually needs is someone like the emperor, who have this, the emperor have empires. The emperor have that physical the physical means, and that that grounded those kinds of things. So that is actually a perfect match when it comes to that. But so what could help this person anyways? It's that it's the Ace of Pentacles. And also pentacles themselves are, if you don't know that, but they are like a five-pointed star, which each of the 4 points, uh, if it's up, there is an upward point, let's say, that is the spiritual, which she or whomever this is have all set. I mean, that is not a problem. But the other are the four elements, like air, earth. You don't say earth, but yeah, anyway. Yeah, you say that maybe. uh, and fire and water. So and she needs mainly to be grounded, and the physical, she need that earthly base thing. um, and also opportunities for, because this card is called Prosperity Begins, and maybe this mud around is like hindering that, so she can't kind of lift off, and she needs some help to be able to do that, or to get opportunities for that, or what it is. Because I feel like there are also two hands in this Ace of Pentacles that kind of, it seems soft in this image actually, but now suddenly I interpret that as there are hands holding this growth down. There are people trying to block this her from lifting from that mud, or whomever that is. So she needs the opposite means and opportunities to make it happen in the physical sense, that is, whatever the physical things could be. It could be like training bicycle. I don't know, or things that also benefits the the physical in the sense of health and body as well. So yeah. And now I will not move on and on and on. I hope you got something out of that. If it makes some sense to your question, I don't know, but I probably should end this now then. Glad that someone came in when I'm here, though. It's a little bit. I like to sit and talk by myself. It's actually relaxing, but it's more fun with someone. But also, it's even more fun if someone is here and can write in the chat. So, but right. Hope you got something out of this, or maybe it just sounded off and weird. But anyway, sometimes also things land after a while. If something sounds like what from the beginning, it may make sense after a while, or not. Who knows? But yeah, I will just go now then. Thank you for listening and being here with me. And well, that was that for now. I will try to check in here a little bit more frequently because, yeah, I don't know why really. I like it and I connect with more people. So maybe if I do this frequently, I've been very lazy about that, and I am still lazy because I could do like layouts so that you see the cards and everything, but then I have to do a lot of things, prepare a lot of things. So I just do it the easiest way possible, and I hope it still gives something to someone. So that's that. But I will need to practice this whole channeling thing. I will try that probably next time, to channel from the first person perspective. Because, yeah, that would be fun to try. Well. So, and the only song I got this this time, maybe it's about like those who have problems with gaming, like addiction to like that. I felt that, wow, I feel good, as you hear when you are in the where the horses, when you, well, whatever. You understand what I said, maybe. Oh, when you bet on the horses and stuff. They used to play that in the beginning, at least previously they did. Maybe they've changed the song now. Anyways. Oh my. Okay. Bye for now then. It's raining and I love this weather. It's the best weather. I love it so much. Okay. Take care, you. And if this made no sense, then just I wish you all the best. And take care. So, bye bye. And feel free to write a comment if you want to. However you felt about this. Bye for now.